Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and welcome back to Minecraft Dinosaurs. Kind of. So, I really want to do a new Minecraft Dinosaurs playthrough. It's been a long time coming. I've been thinking about it for a long time now. Is that a chicken egg? I've been thinking about it for a long time now, and we usually just play with fossils and archaeology, and I'm not against that idea, and we could even combine a couple of mods together, but there's a whole world of really cool Minecraft Dinosaur mods out there. So what we're going to do for the next few weeks, as we kind of build up to our playthrough, is we're going to test a bunch of them out, if people enjoy that. And we're going to start today with a really, I am blown away by this mod, I've got to say. This is Prehistoric Nature, and has two main facets. One is here in our Minecraft overworld, where we're going to do a incredibly detailed process to bring about our prehistoric creatures, to bring them back to life. And there's also a portal travel system where you can travel to the, basically you build a portal out of these different materials, and you can travel to, this is all the different portal locations. I'm going to try a couple of them in today's video. The Precambrian, the Cambrian, the Ordovician, the Silurian, the Devonian, the Carboniferous, the Permian, and the Triassic. All of those are different portals you can go through, travel to those worlds. You can capture invertebrates in like glass jars. You can capture animals with nets. You can take more DNA back. You can harvest fossils. The detail on this mod is nutso. And here we have a Dimetrodon fremuensis planks, and that is for our, let me check my list here, that is for our Triassic. We're going to try that out in a minute. Over here we have the Permian. I'm just going to show you that very quickly. You have to build a bone wand, and then you use a special enchantment that you trade for from a Palaeontologist. And but I've cheated, so bam, there we go, we've made that. I can get rid of that now. But before we do that, I'm just going to set the time to today. Before we do any of that, I want to show you the DNA extraction process, because it is pretty bonkers. There's also a taxidermy kind of thing where you can take animals back and taxidermy them. You actually have to stuff them full of wool to create this and put them on a little display table. The mod is insane. I really like the idea of playing with this. But anyways, if you found some fossils in your adventures, something like this, some Permian stone, you would end up with a Permian fossil. And what you would have to do then is a huge detailed process, which I'm going to try to show you right now, if I remember any of it. So obviously you'd have to craft all this and explore and yada yada yada, but we're going to cheat because we're cool kids. We have an acid bath machine. So we're going to right click the acid bath, and we're going to put our fossil in there. And then we have a lab grade sulfuric acid bucket. So we're going to fill, like literally just right click fill our machine with acid. And you can see it's dropping the fossil down into the acid bath. Can hear it, it's sizzling away. We're just kind of dissolving that excess nonsense. We don't want any nonsense. And if we right click that, you'll see that's working away. I've had to battle all day with Minecraft trying to remember how on earth you play this game. I've got to say, it's the first time I've used Curse, you know, where it can make like an instanced version of a game, and it's fantastic. It's so much better. It's really changing my life. Anyways, we also have this handy Palaeopedia. You will need the Palaeopedia. This thing is it's pretty complex, but I'll show you an example. For example, today we're not going to go to the, say, the Cambrian, and we can go into our animals, and you can see the whole list there of Cambrian animals. I'm trying not to show everything, because if we play this, I want to be able to explore it for the first time and get really excited by it. But anyways, there we go. We have ourselves a cleaned blue sponge fossil, my favourite colour, my second favourite colour of sponge. Anyways, we're going to take our blue sponge, and I'm going to quickly check my guide, because I don't remember what to do. Okay, for the next step, we're going to open our crafting table. We're going to take our cleaned blue sponge, we're going to take a file, and we're going to take the benzo solvent, which again, I've cheated to get hold of, but you would have to create all this stuff yourself. So you need benzo solvent, you need a file, and you need your cleaned sponge from the acid bath, and that's going to give you a file of blue sponge DNA. So, fantastic stuff. We then take our DNA over to our DNA recombiner machine. Again, super complex to build. And look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at it. There's a little doorway, makes me so happy. And we're going to put that in our centrifuge. Now that's not balanced at the moment, so what we need to do, we can just do it with one, but we're just going to throw a few more files in there to balance out the centrifuge. You know, you want to keep that centrifugal motion, right? So we're going to remember that, again, I don't play this game very often. I'm trying to get back into it. So we're going to put all these in here, and that should, I'd hope, start to work soon. Yes, you see our centrifuge spinning away there? The reason that's working as well, it's got an oligo pool, something else you have to make using benzo in another machine. And I think it's this one, the oligo pool production machine. So you use that with the benzo as well. That makes you some oligo pool. You put that in the right hand side and that sets off your centrifuge, as we can see. You can even see the individual file, that one, the only full one in there, spinning around. So what we're trying to do here is just recombine that. No weather. Bad. See, look at all the... Oh, and there it goes. There it goes. Picking up my file. I think this is so good. I think this is so incredibly cool. Oh, I remembered the button. I'm so good at video games. And that's going to move over into our oligo pool over there on the right-hand side. I am blown away by this mod. I can't believe I've never... I'm really tempted to just play with this mod, but I want to try out a few different Minecraft dinosaur mods. This one will work with fossils and archaeology, but it requires a little bit of finagling. Oh, I should say, we're playing on Minecraft version 1.12.2, like every single other dinosaur mod ever made, basically. They're all on this version of Minecraft, essentially. Anyways, as you can see, our file is now going along, so I can hop into here and check what on earth it is I do next. I think this is actually done. If we wanted to, we could use a microscope to check out what it is. You know, you use that on the fossil before you do this process to kind of find out what you're going to get. Did I just hear a smash? What just happened? I'm scared. Oh, there we go. Placeable culture of placeable cultured node of blue sponge nodule of blue sponge DNA. So of course I was making a little bit of a mistake, but basically the sponge just needs a little bit of deeper water in order to function. So especially down here, there you go. There is our blue sponge that we made ourselves. And usually, of course, you'd have to travel into the Permian, etc., and track this stuff down for yourselves. We will be going through the portal very soon. I've just set another one to work over here. Just before we move on to a new place, I just went through the whole process again. I just wanted to try out something potentially alive. So this over here is a Palaeobotanist. There we go. Hello, little guy. Oh, you're angry. So there's our little Palaeobotanist. Now, if we want to, we can hop into our list here. This is our list of Permian animals. And it's even got a little bit of information. It tells you about your portal blocks that you need to make it and all this stuff. And we go into Permian animals, and you can see that you can you need to work on your collection. And we've got some fantastic stuff in the Permian. Adaphosaurus, Eriops, Eosimops, really exciting creatures. Dimetrodon, of course, one of the biggies. Look at it, looks incredible design-wise as well. But as you unlock them for the first time, it also adds it to your list. You can see we've got a big old tick here next to our Palaeobotanist, and it tells you its habitat, where you're going to find it, and a little bit of information like so. But anyway, that's the general idea. Go into these geological periods, go use your geological pick, find some DNA, find some fossils, bring the fossils back, clean the fossils, get DNA from the fossils using this very complicated mechanism, and then make little creatures. You can also then take those same creatures and make taxidermy from them if you want you don't want to have to actually build exhibits for them. So you can have like a museum kind of display thing and do some taxidermy as well. And you can capture bugs using jars and just tons of nonsense. It's really cool. However, it would be a little silly if we didn't check out the other half of this whole thing, which is actually exploring these areas. So we've just made a Permian creature. Let's go check out the Permian portal, the Permian... Hello? Oh, there we go. I was just thinking I've done something terribly wrong here. Right, so here we are in the Permian. Look at it. Isn't that fantastic looking? It's like a full-on realised biome. It's incredibly detailed. Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. Alright, let's have a little poke around. Also, why does this like turn shaders off for some reason in this area? Let me have a little look here. No, it seems like a very shader-resistant place, but that's okay. It's still very cool. So we've got Podzol, we've got Gigantopterid shoots, we've got Swamp Horse. Oh, we've got something over here. We've got a dragonfly of some form. Meganura, maybe? I don't know. I don't want to make myself seem stupid by saying things out loud. Meganura is basically the only extinct dragonfly I know, so... did I just see something? Right, okay, let's have a little poke around, see what we can see. But I think it's just worth pointing out how fantastic the biome looks. It's also worth pointing out we need to remember where the portal is, because I will not find my way back home. Oh, and that's terrifying. Fantastic. And look at it. It does feel like you're in the Permian. It feels like you've travelled back in time. It's very cool. Right, let's have a little look here. So, over here we've got... What are you? Come here. Stay. Stay still. This is not a dragonfly. It's got like a It's weird. It's terrifying, whatever it is. It is a... You know what? I can't see. Let's try the other new system then. Let's try and catch ourselves a insect. So to do that, I'm hoping we can cheat our way through this. We're going to go into our guides, tutorials, freezing bugs. Bugs and other terrestrial arthropods, to be prepared for taxidermy, need a special treatment. These small invertebrates require the player to trap them into a jar. So we can make a jar. The jar then needs to be... Jar with the animal side will then need to be placed in ice for the bug to die and drop the appropriate item required. Okay, so... Okay, let's give this a go. So, we're going to grab ourselves a jar. Where have you gone? Oh, there you are. Right, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, no. Come hither. How are you meant to do? Can I lure it with honey or my lovely body or something? Aha! No, no, that's... No, I'm just dropping... I'm just dropping Palaeobotanist around. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna... there we go, there we go. Right, come here. There we go, right. Unfortunately, my inventory was full. I'm hoping... Yes, there we go. Right, so we've got our glass jar. Okay, very cool. Now let's get some ice. Ice, baby. Okay, and let's just make a little ice thingamajiggy. Okay, so this is going to kill the bug, hopefully nice and peacefully. We're going to put the jar there. There it is. There's our insect of some description. I'm not actually sure what it is. And this should kill it. Time, set, day. Okay, yeah, seems to have worked. Fantastic. Go to that. And there we go. So, glass jar contains Dumbaria Palaeodictoptera. Bloody Nora. Absolute mouthful. Okay, so let's try. Find the frickin' portal to get back home. That's going to be the major issue. Also, what every single... Oh, hello, buddy! Is that our Daffo? Yeah, it is. That's our Daphosaurus. Oh, very cool. It's worth noting. So basically, you have to download all these realms, these areas as like different mods. Basically, it's like a very modular kind of thing if you want to go in that direction. I've only got the Permian and the Triassic installed at the moment. I believe don't they look fantastic, by the way? They're like really well animated. The designs are beautiful. What an absolute stunner you are. I believe there are plans to add Triassic. Well, Triassic's already in, but I believe Jurassic is on the way next. So eventually, we'll have absolutely everything. This mod is breathtakingly cool. It really is. I love the idea of actually doing this manually, not creative mode, and trying to explore all these worlds and bring back creatures for our museum and our displays and our exhibits. Oh, hello, buddy. Hello, this is our Estemonosuchus with its big weird horned head. Well, not horn, but it's like the skull just jutting out in weird locations. Very cool. Very, very cool. Hello. We best friends forever now? I think we are. So I believe, right, if I found this guy in the wild, I believe there is a way to also get our Estemonosuchus back with us to our world. So what you can do, it's not going to work on our Estemono, I believe. No, it doesn't work because the cage is too small. So what you can do for smaller animals than Estemonosuchus is you can cage them. Now, if you want an Estemonosuchus back in your world, what you actually have to do is find a nest. You can force the animals to breed, or they'll have a nest somewhere and hope that they've laid some eggs. But if you feed them the correct food, then you'll be able to spawn an egg and take that back with you, and that's how you'd get, say, an Estemonosuchus or an Edaphosaurus or a Dimetrodon, etc. back in your home world. I think I'm just going to have to build another portal, if I'm honest. So I'm going to do that because oh, hello, what is this? Pangean sandy organic ground. Yeah, just the focus on realism, on scientific measures, etc. used in this mod is what makes it so exciting to me. I think it's probably the best mod around for that kind of thing. I think it's really cool. It's really, really cool. Had to put that on an anvil and get the enchantment again and all this nonsense, but boop, there we go. And hopefully this is just going to send me right back home. We've got ourselves a little buggy, and now what we can do with a little buggy, I don't want to call it a little buggy. See you later, pal. So yeah, the little invertebrates like this, you just kind of oh my god, it's so cool. It's so, look at it. Look at the animation work. It's fantastic. So I'm going to show you the taxidermy system real quick whilst we're here. So what we need is some raw meat, first of all. Can I get like raw Dimetrodon? Yeah, okay, let's do that. And we need our taxidermy station over here. So what we need is raw meat from a creature. You need wool because well, you know, you're gonna taxidermy something. Put that in, we're going to put that in. And as you can see, that's now ticking along. And the other thing we're going to need is a display case. Or a display plinth, I think it is, probably. Which one's the biggest? Display wall mount? That sounds pretty awesome as well. Should we... Oh, I want to try them all out. If I put that, what's that look like? Oh, it's quite small. Okay, the plinth is probably the right one, if I had to guess. But we'll find out in just a second. But of course, you could go and murder. If you wanted to, you would go and you would capture a Dimetrodon, or you'd have to breed them and get the egg, or you could kill it, get the meat from it, and come back and use this taxidermy system. So we've got a displayable taxidermy package for the Dimetrodon, and then... Okay, I believe this is actually, funny enough, for the wall mount. Yeah, oh man, that's so cool! That is awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit morbid. It's not really my thing, you know, having the heads jutting off the walls, but you could build... Man, this mod's great. This mod's so cool. Okay, we're going to finish things up. So that's a taxidermy system. That's the bug catching system. That's the DNA scrubbing system. As most of the stuff, there's lots of stuff about plants as well, and using resin. There's respawners and all this kind of jazz. And you can go and collect your static creatures, your static things that live, your algae and fungi and stuff like that live underwater in these regions as well. There's a lot to the mod. There really is a lot to the mod. And just before we finish off, we're going to go check out another... I really like that. We're going to go check out the... this is the Triassic period. Right, I kind of committed to doing that because I thought it'd be mildly funny, and then it just went on for so long. So here we are in the Triassic. This is the newest of the time periods available in the game. I believe there are still more creatures to be added to this, but we've got our flyers knocking around there, and I just saw some fairly humongous creatures. Hello! Erythrosuchus. Doing a little dance, making a little love. Get down tonight. What I'd like to do is try the cage out as the last thing. Let's go see if we can capture something. Let's set the time. Is there a way to set like the time of day permanently in Minecraft? I've no... Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Creepy. Right, we don't need to leave again, right? This is the last thing we're doing, so... I'm not totally sure at this point how you would get to these areas the first time. I've got to assume there are fossils and plant matter out there in the Minecraft overworld before you come here. Right, can I catch one of these? Hello? Come here, come here, come here, come here! You're small enough. No, you're not, unfortunately. It needs to be like 1 block in size, apparently. What are you? Calis defentus. Hello? Lystrosaurus! Yes! Amazing! Okay. Okay. Oh my god, we've got a little... Makes me so happy. Pew 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 pew. Just drop Palaeontolost. Right, I'm gonna nip home. Just because we've caught a Leonard, as people continuously call it. I'm not really big on my pet names for the dinosaurs, if I'm totally honest. But it is a Lystrosaurus, it is a Leonard, as people keep referring it. And that is very cool. Can I just... There we go. The thing is, I can't seem to find most of these. Oh, there we go. It's just a cage now. Yeah, cool. Hello, buddy. Hello. Oh, again, it looks fantastic. Right, can I... Oh, amazing. Hello. Oh, it's adorable. So now we would have a little Lystrosaurus habitat if we wanted to. Yeah, very cool. I wonder if I can get like a spawner. Spawn Dimetrodon, sweet. That's what I was kind of hoping for. Yes! Oh man, it is beautiful, isn't it? It looks fantastic. The sail in particular, that patterning and colour work. Oh man, yeah, this mod. I know I've just gushed about this mod for the entire thing, but I'm blown away by both the quality of the creatures, the fact we've got all these, 8 different dimensions you can travel to, and as well as that, you've got these this incredibly detailed scientific system. I'm really tempted to play with this mod. We're going to try some others out, but this is definitely winning. It's the only one I've tried, but it's definitely winning out of those only ones. Yeah, that is a beauty. Absolute beauty. So don't look at the wall. Don't look at the wall. Let me just take that. You saw nothing, okay? You saw nothing. Right, I think it's finally time to end things. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Like I said, I am going to check out some other Minecraft Dinosaur mods first. I think the idea is we're going to do one a week for a little while until we settle on one, and then we'll start a playthrough in maybe 5 or 6 weeks when we've checked out the major ones. Anywho, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks very soon. Cheers, much love as always. Oh, from you like and enjoy the video, subscribe to the channel, all that kind of nonsense. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye.
Reaching out.